Watching this Purpose Driven, bro, my nigga, you get me through a lot, bro. Like, on an emotional level, bro, you get me through a lot, bro. You feel me? Like, your video is really helping nigga out. Like, I'm so glad. Like, that's why I say, like, you doing God's work for real. You feel me? Because you believe in God too, and you be talking, you like give advice incorporating God, and it makes it so much more relatable.
Yo, so when we're talking about going ghost, man, we're talking about locking in and focusing on our goals, making our greatest comeback. Really, you're turning away from all distractions and you're focused on you, and you're really dialing in on the things that matters in your life. And so for me, I'm getting back into bodybuilding. You know, when I was in college, I used to go to the gym 2 times a day. I feel like nowadays that's a lot, like how I'm running my business, and I'm trying to scale, and I'm trying to add a lot of value to people's lives. So, you know, it's hard for me to do that, but I'm definitely in the gym a lot more. And I don't just want to like look good. I don't just want to feel good, but I want to reach my peak performance and my peak, you know, muscle mass again. You know, I'm really ready to lock back in like how I was in college. And I feel really great about that. And I'm excited for that journey. And I'll be taking you guys along that journey as well. However, what I'm saying is you need to pick 1 or 2 things to really focus in on. So for me, it's business and it's health, right? Those are the 2 things that I'm really focused in on in my season of going ghost, locking in, and being the best version of myself. And so when it comes to making your greatest comeback, you have to understand, what are you coming back to, right? You have to pick something. We can't just make our greatest comeback in life and like, oh, I'm just gonna get better at every single little thing, because that's gonna drive you crazy, fam. I promise you. You're not actually gonna make as much progress as you think. The truth is, in order for you to make your greatest comeback, you want to dial in on 1 or 2 things to focus on and take baby steps so you can improve day by day, right? So now I'm back in the gym, I'm back active, you know, I'm putting in 110% and I'm bodybuilding again. So that means that, you know, I'm able to eat a little bit more, but I'm still watching my calories. I'm watching my macros, my fats, my proteins. I'm watching my carbs, right? You see how intricate it can get, right? I'm pushing 2,000 to 2,500 calories. I don't really want to go over that. So kind of still cutting, to be honest. And I'm trying to get buff while also staying and remaining slim. So that's going to be a fun challenge. Do you see how intricate that is, right? It's not surface level. It's not just like, yeah, I'm in the gym just working on like upper body and working on leg day, doing squats. It's like, no, I'm in here doing some specific, you feel what I'm saying? I'm in here doing things that I know is going to get me to the next level. My diet has to match it. My calories need to match it. My attitude needs to match it. My energy needs to match it. That's why when you focus in on 1 or 2 things, you have to educate yourself on that topic even more. You got to educate yourself on what you're doing. So making your greatest comeback is starting small. It's not about just getting everything done. It's learning as you go. It's figuring it out as you go. So how do we really make our greatest comeback? All we have to do is begin. And that's what stops a lot of people, is that they don't want to start. They don't want to start the car again. They don't want to get moving. They don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to find a way to just get there. And all I say is take that shower, put on your boxers, put on your gym pants, gym shorts, put on your gym shirt, gym jacket. I like hoodies because I don't really care about looking at myself in the mirror, right? Results come while you sleep. They don't come in the gym. Put on your shoes, take 1 step out the door, take another step out the door. Life is about daily steps. Y'all trying to get there like tomorrow. And it's about daily steps, bro. You're making your greatest comeback. This time it has to be real. It can't be based on how you feel. It can't be based on like none of that. It has to be based on discipline. So it has to be tangible and it has to be real. So in order for it to be real, we're talking about, how do we garner real results? How can we sustain the motivation that you're getting from this video? How can we turn this video into real life actionable steps for you to be the very best version of yourself? You have to get started, and you got to start small. And you first have to pick, what is it that I really want to lock in on to take my life to the next level? So right now, I'm going to take you a little bit through my workout for today. All right, we got baby girl who's holding the camera. Shout out to you. How you feeling?
I feel good.
You already worked out today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you did today?
I've done, okay, so I told Malik, starting this Sunday, I want to go 7 days and I want to walk every single day.
Yep.
My goal is 4 miles. I think I did that today and yesterday, but I think Sunday I only got to 2.
Yeah. Pretty good though.
But it's cool.
Pretty good. All right. So what I'm about to do right now, y'all, is gonna grab some weights, man. Show y'all some of my favorite workouts that I like to do. We can grab it's not always about the highest weight, especially if you're gonna do multiple. Got to take off the weighting ring so we don't damage it. Especially if you're gonna do multiple, like sets. You're gonna do a lot. What I like to do for my arms, okay, and I promise we're gonna get back into how to make your greatest comeback. But I'm showing you guys, right? You make your greatest comeback by just doing the fucking work. You gotta do the work. You gotta get up and just do the work. Don't think about the work, just do it. You feel what I'm saying? So one of my favorite workouts, right, is these right here. Cause this gonna get the shoulders right. And like I do these, and yeah, it's a 15. But it's still amazing what I'm able to do because I'm not stopping, bro. Sometimes when it hurts, I'll just walk around or I'll pause for a little bit, but I'll still keep going. So you might be saying, man, that's just a 15. But when you do 50 of these, for me right now, it's unlimited. There's no number. I do it till failure. When you keep going like this, at a certain point, you got to dig deep. And we're getting there because it's starting to hurt. You got to think about all the people that hated on you, all the people that doubted you, all the people that said you wouldn't make it, all the people that told me, oh, you a YouTube wannabe. Now look at me. Look at our community. Look at the beautiful things that we're doing. Look at the chosen ones, right? Look at the brotherhood. Look at what we're building. Look at what we're talking about. You know, actually helping people in their lives. Man, I think about that. I sit down and I think about that. I'm like, everybody that doubted me, I can't quit now. I got to keep going. You got to find what that is for you. What are people doubting? What do people hate? What don't people like about you? What stuck with you? Something that people might have said about you that you knew wasn't true. Oh, you won't make it. Or you're not all that. Sometimes hate has to motivate you. Shout out to our haters, because our haters help us to stay motivated. I'm not gonna lie. Now, me personally, I don't hate nobody. The only person I hate is the devil. You know? That's it. But focused on me, focused on my purpose. Woo! Man, that burn. How much you think we did, babe? Still going. Well, if we at 70, we might as well get to that 100 mark. One thing about me, you're gonna realize as I show you guys some of my gym work, all right? Make sure you subscribe to my personal YouTube channel as well, because I think I'm gonna take y'all along my gym journey there as well. But I like the number 100. And I feel like I really worked out once I hit that 100 mark. So baby girl said we were around 70, so we're gonna push through a little bit more. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, just keep pushing. Keep finding, keep digging, keep finding things to be inspired by, motivated by. Keep pushing yourself. When we're talking about making your greatest comeback, we're talking about your greatest comeback. You can't come back and just be consistent again or just be disciplined again. Yeah, you start small, but you build up to the extremes. That's why you start small, because it's day by day, brick by brick. And then one day you'll reach a point where, like me, you're doing just 100 of these like it's nothing. And I promise you, this is a great workout because it works out the traps, works out the top of your shoulders up here, you know, and of course your shoulders and your arms. It's about 100? Okay, we did that, you know, no need to overdo it. But
going as far out.
I wasn't, yeah. I don't go as far out once you go closer to 100, because that's how you know you pulling up on those large numbers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, to me, when I work out, it's about the burn, and I know if it burns that I've done a good workout. For me, it's not necessarily about having perfect form always. Form is first, though. Form is most important in the gym. We all know that. If you have improper form, you might as well stop working out. It don't even matter. But I've been doing chest flies for years, and at a certain point, when you're passing those numbers and you're trying to do up to 100, yeah, your form's gonna come lower and lower. But even this is still a workout. Even this.
That's true, yeah.
Even this is still a workout. So I'm just going from higher, which I didn't even have to do, to going lower.
Yeah, it's not.
All you do is just change your form.
It's not like a hip thrust where it's like form could actually like mess up your back or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something else. You know, it's upper body day to day. So making your greatest comeback is also, like I said, it's about the extremes. Pushing yourself to see what you are capable of. Not just pushing yourself to be average or just to be regular. You want to see what you can do. You want to see if you can actually do something that you probably have never done before. This is a season of your life to lock in on a whole nother level. But like I said, it starts with just getting started. You don't want to push yourself too hard on day 1. You don't want to push yourself too hard on day 3. But we're talking about longevity. When you start pushing day 10, day 15, day 30, yeah, go run that mile. You know, push yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do something that you probably have never done. Show yourself that you're capable. I remember there was a point in my life where I wasn't sure if I could do pull-ups, right? Like, I knew I could do pull-ups, but I didn't know if I could do a lot of pull-ups. There's a difference between doing pull-ups, y'all, and doing a lot of pull-ups. So I can do 10 sets of 10 times. Like I said, I like that 100 number. If it's back day, I could definitely do 100 pull-ups still. I remember being able to do that in college. I can still do that. So we're gonna do a little bit of back, man. It's upper body. So we did some shoulders. I wanna do some pull-ups, because what is that gonna do again? Right, we just did this. So then the pull-ups, I'm pulling up, we are also working those same muscle groups, plus the back, getting the back engaged too. All right, so let's see what we can do.
It's funny because you're not lying.
No, I'm not.
When you first started working out, you did not. You wasn't good like this.
Nope.
And I was like, you said football.
15, you know.
You do that like it's easy.
It's not easy. It's really not. But it's all about consistency. And I think that we don't know what we're really capable of because we've never got started. Or we're inconsistent, so we don't want to get back to it because we're paralyzed. Because we're thinking about the work too much.
How long did it take you to be able to do, say, 10 pull-ups in a row?
A couple of weeks. Took me, she asked me if you didn't hear, she said, how long did it take me to do a couple of pull-ups in a row? Like 10 pull-ups in a row. I said a couple of weeks. And at first I was able to do like only 1 or 2. You know, because I just never did it before. But then I started building up. This is when I was like 18, 19. I just kept going to the point now where I could do a lot in a row. I think that people don't want to be consistent because they just don't know how. Consistency doesn't look like 100 every day. I don't do 100 of those every day. I don't do 100 pull-ups every day, but I can. Because like I told you earlier, you need an extreme. So like you can do 100 pull-ups once a week just to show yourself that it's possible. And I don't care if it takes an hour for you to do it. You can do it. You just have to set that goal. But on a daily basis, if you're just doing 20 pull-ups, that's still great. If you're doing 20 of these, that's great. If you're doing 20 push-ups, that's great. If you're reading 10 pages out of that book, that's great. You don't have to read the whole book. So consistency looks like this, not like this. Some weeks you'll be feeling fucking amazing, and you can do that. Most weeks, today I feel great, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. That's the extremes. Pushing yourself, that's good, do that. But then some days you don't feel like it. You don't feel good. It might not be the best. So all you gotta do is still show up. Show up for your goals, show up for your dreams, show up for what you're doing. Show up for yourself. Because the truth is, nobody else can do the work for us. It's up to us. So when we're talking about making the greatest comeback of our life, you're talking about your life. This is on you. It's on you. Don't worry about nobody else. That's why it's important to go ghost. We're too worried about other people and what they got going on. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I've told y'all multiple times, if an alien came down right now, I already expect it. I believe aliens are real. I believe UFOs are in the sky as we speak. I don't care if an alien comes down and says, hi, I'm green. I'm an alien. I don't care. I got work to do. Purpose-driven video is going to be uploaded the very same day. I'm going to just get on here and say, hey, yo, I met an alien. It was cool. His name's Jeff. I welcomed him to Earth. We got Chipotle. Okay, it don't matter. And we're too distracted. Y'all scrolling on IG, this for my men. Y'all scroll on IG, you see a big butt, and all of a sudden, you're inconsistent, you're distracted, you're doing things that you know you're not supposed to do. If you need help with lust, most definitely check out the chosen ones below. Okay, check that out. I can help you with that. But I need you guys to understand, again, making your greatest comeback is about what? Picking one or two things to really focus on. Okay, the second thing is, what do we say? Starting small and then building up, right? The third thing is welcoming the extremes, right? Sometimes you're going to be a little extreme and you're going to want to push a little bit more. Welcome that. That's perfectly fine, right? And what's next? Understanding that consistency doesn't always look like this, but it looks like this. And once you have those things down packed, you're good to go. All right? Now it's time for you to make your greatest comeback. I love you. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Purpose Driven family. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
If I didn't learn to defeat that, she probably wouldn't be sitting here. I had to man up. When you're dealing with lust, that's some little boy stuff. And we got to be honest about that. As men, we got to come together and we got to help each other. If you really, really going through lust, bro, like I'm talking about, it's really bad. DM me the word brotherhood. You might need more than the chosen ones if it's really getting to that point. You were going to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm proud of you, and I don't know who else better to teach men how to defeat that than you, or at least someone who's gone through it. It's not like you've been married since the beginning of time. You came out perfect, and then you know everything. He had to struggle to even sit here before you. So this is information that he's had to go through, that he's offering you for really, it's pretty cheap. It's $11 a month. And I will see like the craziest thing pop up on my feed. And it's like you have these big bodybuilder men admitting that they have a porn addiction, admitting that they're paying for OnlyFans. And you look at them and you're like, how? But that made me, because I didn't realize how big of an issue it was until you brought it to my attention. And then I'm seeing men come on the internet and they're literally looking for an outlet. They're looking for a space. They can't hold it in anymore. And grown ass men are coming on the internet and they're crying about it. And I was like, no way. Then you see stuff like Lil Tay, Bad Baby, Bella Thorne. They're making millions off of OnlyFans. Who's buying it, men? I can't believe it. So I was like, oh, this is a real issue. I was like, wow. I was listening to a true crime video the other day. Married couple, looked like they had it all together. Turns out he been cheating on her throughout the whole marriage. They got 6 kids together. And he had a porn addiction. So it don't matter. Dudes who are in the gym and they're big and they're buff, you thinking that you think they have all these options, they're still addicted. Men who are in marriages, they're still addicted. Even men who have access and options, he has a wife. And he is still looking at other women on the internet. He's addicted. I'm not gonna lie, the way us women are dressed out here, men do not stand a chance. I went to the Weekend concert yesterday, and oh my God, if you just dropped me in there and you didn't really tell me what I was there for, I could have sworn I was at a strip club. The amount of booty cheeks I seen, I had seen so much yesterday. I was like, where are these women shopping? What is going on? And why is no one wearing clothes no more? Now, I'm not a prude. You know what I'm saying? I know women, we look good, and when we look good, we feel good. We want to be outside with it and we want to look good, but I'm just like, hey, leave something to mystery. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the escalator, I'm literally looking up someone's skirt, not on purpose. I'm like, really? All that for the weekend? But it made me think, when you just step outside as a man and then women are just giving it to you for free, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have to work for it no more. Where are we as a society? The fits I seen yesterday, they was insane. That was crazy. Stay safe.
Chosen Ones, $11 a month. Go get it, man. And if you need more help, DM me on Instagram, the word brotherhood. We'll figure something out. We'll make space for you. A lot of spots are filled. That's not something for everybody. Just a select few of men that I picked that we could come together with. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.